bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and demo on the new Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping blush veils. I am super excited about these. As soon as they launched, I ran over to my local Sephora and I was like, I need to make this purchase. I'm very excited to be reviewing these for you guys, letting you guys know all the tea, whether they're worth it or not, because I know so many people are always curious about the latest Makeup by Mario launches. So we're gonna get right into these today's review. So if you want to continue watching and see how they perform on my cheeks, then please go ahead and do so. Okay guys, so I went ahead and purchased two shades in Perfect Pink and Rose Crush. The shade that I really wanted was the peachy one. Unfortunately, that was one out of the two shades that wasn't in stock at my local Sephora. I'm not sure if it was sold out or if they just hadn't received it. Of course, the one shade that I really wanted wasn't in store. So I was only able to swatch, I think, 4 out of the 6 shades that they launched. So I will show you guys what those swatches look like. They were all very pretty. These are a nice like buildable formula, which I'll get into very shortly. This is the shade that I wanted. This one right here in the shade Just Peachy, a peachy coral. I've been very into like peachy blushes lately, and I feel like this one's perfect for summer. And I tried to get it on same day delivery and it literally said that it was out of stock. So we're going to go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of this. So this is a weightless cream blush that is made with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump skin with a sheer veil of color. It's light coverage, a radiant finish. It's a cream formula. It contains hyaluronic acid, which plumps and hydrates the skin with a volumizing effect. Pearlescent pigments to create a subtle luminous finish. This is free of parabens and it is vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. It also has less than 1% synthetic fragrance. It's supposed to give a dewy finish to the cheek, perfect for the no makeup effect, which I feel like a lot of people have been very into that lately, including myself. Just very natural, no makeup vibes. I feel like you get that monochromatic look. So before we open these, I do want to quickly touch on one more thing. So Makeup by Mario has 3 different formulas of blushes. They have the cream blush, they have the silky powder blush, and now they have this new formula of blush, which is the blush balm form. So this is the blush balm that we're gonna be reviewing today. This is how the cream blush looks like, and then this is their powder blush. So I actually also did pick up the F1 Makeup by Mario blush because Blush and brush always get me. So I did pick up this brush because I wanted to try it out with the product. So Mario did recommend applying the blush with this brush. I'm very excited to use it, and it comes with this side and then it comes with this other side. Comes with this smaller side, so it's dual ended, as you guys can see, and it feels very soft. So I'm very excited to see how these apply with that. So now we can open these. So this one is in the shade Perfect Pink, and this one is gorgeous. Like, look how pretty that is. Do you guys see how pretty that blush is? It's literally like a perfect pop of pink. And then I did purchase this other shade in Rose Crush, which I wasn't expecting to purchase this shade, but when I swatched them, I was like, this shade is really pretty. And I feel like I don't have anything like this one in my collection. So I'm very excited about this formula and consistency and color. This one is labeled as a spiced rose. These are the 2 colors that I got, and I'm hoping that I can get my hands on that peachy coral. That's coming next. So I do want to say, for reference, this is kind of reminding me of one of my favorite Makeup by Mario products last summer, which was the skin enhancers, and you guys will see how much I love this product. This was like my go-to product in the summer. I feel like it's the similar formula. It gives you a really pretty natural soft finish, just very everyday, no makeup type of vibes, a little bit of some warmth in there, but still giving you like that balm consistency. So if you like this product for Makeup by Mario, I think you're going to enjoy these just based on the formula, how it feels, how it applies. When I was swatching the product, it did give me like a balmy consistency. So let's just go ahead and put these on the cheek, because that's literally the last step I have left to do, so that I can see how these look on. Oh, and I forgot to mention how much these retail for. So these retail for $30 each. This is what we have going on here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Rose Crush, and I'm just gonna be taking the brush and we are going to just tap it in there, get the product. Okay, so, ooh. Okay, it's a very like natural, very like lightweight, balmy consistency, but the pigment is definitely there. Yeah, like look how pretty that looks. So this is what it looks like in the pan, and then this is what it looks like on the cheek. I definitely have to say, I feel like it for sure looks like what I'm seeing here. Sometimes I get a little frustrated with products when I purchase something and then they look nothing like they look in the pan on my cheek. But this literally looks exactly how it looks in here, the pan. And it blends very easily into the complexion. It kind of almost becomes one with the rest of the products that you have on, which I do like that aspect. And I feel like I got way more pigment than I thought I would, considering this is like a more natural light coverage formula, a balm formula. So I feel like it does look really pretty. I'm going to just add a little bit more to see how it builds up. I also really like how the brush is applying it. I feel like it applies it very, very nicely. And I feel like whenever I have these type of balm products, I also like to use this to kind of create a monochromatic moment. So I could use this on the cheek. I could maybe also take a little bit on my lips to kind of give me like a little bit of color there, and also even on my eyelids to really create that like soft monochromatic moment, especially when I'm wearing like very little makeup. Let's just say like a skin tint or something, and just very, very natural like makeup look. I think this will look good, but like with a full glam like we have right now, this is looking very pretty. It does have a little bit of some radiance to it. It's not a matte formula or anything like that. If you are somebody that prefers like that matte finish, then you'll probably like the powders by Makeup by Mario. Or what you could also do is set this with either a powder blush, or you could set it with like a translucent loose setting powder if you like as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Perfect Pink, and for this one I actually am going to be using my finger. So I'm gonna be taking the product like so, and I'm just gonna be tapping it on, and you guys can see it's definitely giving me pigment. I will say I feel like with my finger I'm gonna have to kind of go in a few times to get the product to cover like my cheek. This is labeled as a cool pink, but I have to say I feel like cool pink blushes sometimes on my complexion can be a hit or miss. Sometimes they'll look really nice, or sometimes they'll like wash me out, but I feel like this one is literally like the perfect pink. You can definitely tell this is more so of a pink blush moment, and this is more so of like a like rosy red type of blush moment. I feel like both are very, very pretty on the cheeks, and I do appreciate that. And I also like the fact that they're very easy to use. You can either use your fingers or a brush, and you don't have to go out and buy this brush. I just really wanted to try it out because I've heard amazing things about Makeup by Mario's brushes, so I was like, I need to check this out. But if you are looking for a more affordable brush, I would definitely recommend the e.l.f. Putty brush that I always use. This one right here. This one is one of my favorites. People always ask me about this brush, but I love this because it applies creams and like balm consistencies really, really nicely. So this one is by e.l.f. and it's super affordable. And I know for a fact that this also would apply really beautifully with a sponge as well. I feel like very pigmented, just like a brush. So it just really depends on your preference and what you're looking for. No matter what you use to apply these blushes, I feel like you get that pigmentation. Even though it's labeled as a light coverage, I definitely feel like it gives you coverage, and you can obviously build it up to even more coverage if you feel like this is a little too light for you. So you have like options, and you are able to customize it to your desired liking. So let me actually swatch the other shade for you guys in Rose Crush next to Perfect Pink, so you guys can kind of see how they compare. So yes, this is much more pinky. This is more so of like a rose red, and I didn't have anything like that, so I was like, I definitely need to try this out. And I feel like I still am loving the baby pink blushes, so I feel like I had to get the Perfect Pink. I'm so happy that I was able to swatch them in store so that I could really see what they look like. I feel like they have a really pretty selection of colors. Obviously there was two that I wasn't able to swatch because they weren't in store, but the other colors that I did see, they were very stunning. I almost picked up, and I feel like they're blushes that are perfect for the summertime. I feel like with a very light makeup day, like they can really be the statement of the look. And I feel like that's how the campaign for Mario is. Like if you look at everybody's glam, it's just very subtle on the eyes and on the complexion, and then just like that pop of blush on the cheeks. And I feel like almost like a little bit on the lips too. So just very like subtle, natural, no makeup vibe. So I really like it for that. I think this one's great for the person who loves a natural blush, something that they can customize to their desired liking. I feel like if you like a matte blush or you're worried about it being a little too radiant, then this maybe wouldn't be the one for you. So now that we've demoed these and reviewed them and you guys have seen the swatches and how they look on the cheeks, I want to give you guys my final thoughts. So these retail for $30 each. They are a high-end product, and I have to say there's a lot of blushes in the market right now. So many brands are coming out with blushes. I feel like right now we're at a point where we're like, okay, what is really worth my money and what's not worth my money? I would say, like I just said earlier, if you're somebody that really loves Makeup by Mario products, you really like this type of like balm formula, I think you'll really enjoy these. I think these are beautiful, especially right now moving into the summer. Everybody's going for that more no makeup look. It's hot out. We don't want to wear that much makeup. We want something soft and natural. I feel like these are really customizable, and I also feel like these are great because, like I mentioned earlier, you can use these in different ways. And I always really appreciate a good like multi-use product. It doesn't label these as, oh, you can use them on the lips and on the eyes, but I just feel like for me, when I look to purchase things, especially things for every day, I like to think, okay, is this something that I could use in different ways? Or is this something that I can use that's going to make my makeup application easier to do? And I feel like this one is, because for example, if let's say it's a summer day and I'm just going out and I'm wearing very light natural makeup, if I just put this on the eyes, on the cheeks, and a little bit on the lips and top it with a gloss and then just do mascara on my lashes, like bam, that's a look, and it's a summer fresh face look. Obviously, if perhaps a blush balm isn't your cup of tea, you have other options. He also has his cream blushes, and he also has his powder blushes, which are phenomenal. So he now offers 3 different types of blush formula. So there's something for everybody. Last thing I will say, I don't think these are worth it for you if you are not a big fan of a product not having like a soft matte finish, or perhaps you have oily skin and you do not like any products with luminosity. I personally have combination skin, very oily T-zone. I don't mind a little bit of luminosity. I know that I can just use a little translucent powder, you know, apply that on top of the blush, and I'm good to go. But it is such a lightweight formula that it builds up really nicely and it lays very nicely on top of makeup, so it's not looking cakey, which I really do appreciate. Because sometimes some blushes, whether it's liquid, creams, or powders, can look a little cakey, but these just, it literally becomes one with the rest of the makeup. So I really enjoy that, and I think these are very pretty and perfect summer products. So I am looking forward to using these a lot. I want to do a full face of like summer makeup video, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to add that to my list of videos that I want to film on YouTube, because I've been feeling very inspired to create more tutorials for you guys, especially with all the new makeup launches. I feel like there's just a lot. As for the brush, I can never have enough blush brushes, because I feel like we're all in our blush era. I'm clearly in my blush era, so the more blush brushes I have, the better, because I'm using so many blushes that I need brushes to go with each one that I'm using. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm very happy with these Makeup by Mario blushes. I'm super excited to pick up that peachy one. I keep talking about it because I'm like, I need that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let's continue doing videos like this for you guys. Let me know down below in the comment section if you will be picking up the new Makeup by Mario blushes. What are your thoughts on these? I want to know all the tea, so let me know down below. Let's start a conversation. Let me know what else you want me to review that is new and has recently launched, so that I can check it out and have that review up for you guys ASAP. Let's start a conversation down below. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Adios, bonitas.